Hello, my friends. Welcome back to the mat, and welcome to the second of our Down Dog Days of Summer practices. This week's practice, like last week's, is going to be gentle Hatha in style, so no fast movements, no vinyasas. It's going to be pretty nice and chill, mellow, perfect for these really hot summer days where moving can feel a little difficult. If you have not joined us in the online tribe, click the link in the description below and come on in and join us. You'll get access to my resource library of yoga sequences and journaling worksheets, as well as every week's brand new class emailed directly to you. Alrighty, go ahead and grab 2 blocks for today's practice, unroll your mat, and let's get started. Alrighty, my friend, we're going to get started lying on our blocks. So the 2 blocks are going to come underneath you, and the first block is going to come just underneath the shoulder blades. You're going to rest on it, and then the second block will be just underneath your head. So you might have to play with it, kind of wiggle about and figure out the best spot for them. But block just below the shoulder blades, and then block underneath the head. And legs can be anywhere you like them. So if you'd like to keep soles of the feet on the earth and allow the knees to come in together, you can allow them to rest there. If you'd like to bring soles of the feet to touch, allowing the knees to open out wide, you can do that. If you'd like to extend the legs long and allow the feet to sort of flop, you can do that as well. Feel free to choose the height on the blocks that feels best for you. So my blocks are both on medium height right now, but you can choose to come down onto lowest height. Highest height might be a bit much, but I will say if having both blocks on the same height feels a bit intense, you can take some of that out by bringing the block underneath your head 1 level higher than the block underneath the chest. Actually feels a lot better for me today, so I'm going to take that. So I've got the block underneath my head on its highest height and the block underneath my heart on its medium height. So choose what works for you. Choose the leg position that works for you. You can allow the arms to rest by the sides of your body. Allow the eyelids to close. Bring a gentle awareness into the heart space. What does it feel like to be in this position with your body? We'll take just a few more breaths right here. Breathing in and out of the heart space. And perhaps bringing to mind someone who could use a bit of love today. And imagining that love radiating out from heart center, making its way all the way to this person. And take one more deep inhale. And a complete exhale. Now from here, bring soles of the feet flat onto the earth. Bring the elbows and forearms down next to you. And you can sort of press with one hand and then bring all your weight over onto the opposite forearm. So kind of moving yourself to the side so that you can move the blocks out from underneath you and then come to lie all the way flat on your back. So noticing how the spine feels now that it's lying flat after being propped up with the blocks. And then from here, go ahead and begin to windshield wiper the legs, dropping the knees over to the left and the right. Noticing sensations in the spine. And then the next time that the knees drop over to the left, allow them to stay there. The right arm can go out towards the right, maybe in a cactus, maybe a straight line. Option to bring the left foot or like left ankle and bring it on top of the right thigh, so kind of just above the knee. It'll intensify this a little bit, adding a bit of weight on the right leg. And if you have the left foot on the right leg, go ahead and release that, lifting both knees back up to center and dropping them over towards the right. Left arm will go out towards the left in a straight line or a cactus. An option to bring right foot, onto the left thigh. Releasing the right foot if you took that option and lifting the knees back up to center. And then from here, you can roll onto the side of your choice and press yourself up. Coming up into a seat and then making your way into tabletop position, hands and knees. So stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and you can begin to move through your cat-cow. So inhaling to drop the belly towards the earth, opening the heart forward, and exhaling to round the spine. Imagine pressing the back of the heart up towards the sky. Inhale, opening front side of the heart forward. And exhale, shining back side of the heart up towards the sky. Inhale to arch. And exhale, round. Go ahead and take 2 more like this. Allowing your breath to guide you in your movement. And then coming into a neutral spine, you can kind of shift the knees back just a little bit and then bring the entire torso onto the ground, coming onto the belly. From here, we'll take the hands out wide, so a bit wider than your mat, at about shoulder level, coming up onto fingertips, so tented fingers. Bringing the forehead onto the earth, we're going to roll into some cobra waves. So you're going to lead with sort of the back of the neck or the shoulder blades. So the shoulder blades will pull back towards each other. As you inhale to roll up, the head comes up last, shine the heart forward. And as you exhale, roll yourself back down. The head comes down last. Inhale to roll up. And exhale, roll down. Taking these nice and easy, so not pressing any more than feels comfortable for you. Inhale as you lift. Exhale as you lower. Go ahead and take 2 more like this. Inhale. Exhale to roll down. And one more inhale to lift. And exhale, come on down. And from here, bring hands underneath the shoulders and press yourself back up onto the knees. So coming back into a tabletop position, make sure that the hips are stacked directly above the knees. The legs are going to stay in this configuration. And you're going to begin to walk the hands forward and sort of imagine a magnet at the heart center. And that magnet is being pulled towards the earth. So the heart comes down onto the earth. Your seat is up really nice and high. You can bring forehead onto the earth. And imagine the heart melting down. Trying to make contact with the earth beneath you. And then gently lift back up. Finding your tabletop position once again. And then from here, come to sit on your heels. So you should be towards the back of your mat, sitting on your heels. We'll come into some moon salutations, which are a nice way to sort of warm the body a little bit for a practice without heating it so much like we do in sun salutations. So it's just a little bit more mellow. So from here, we're going to inhale to lift up onto the knees, arms lift up high. And as you exhale, fold into a child's pose. So seat to feet, forehead to the earth, arms extend forward. As you inhale, come on forward through tabletop. Open the heart forward to your cow pose, belly towards the earth. And as you exhale, tuck the toes, lift the knees and hips, downward facing dog. As you inhale, step the right foot in between the hands, open the heart to the front of the mat. And exhale, step the left foot up to meet the right as you fold over the legs. As you inhale, come all the way up to stand, lift the arms up high. And exhale, release the arms down. Inhale, arms lift. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold over legs. Step the right foot way back. Open the heart forward. Plant the palms and step the left foot back, downward facing dog. Bringing knees onto the earth. Open the heart, drop the belly. And then exhale, come back into child's pose. As you inhale, lift up onto the knees, lift the arms up by the ears. And exhale, bring seat to feet, come to sit back on your heels. And again, we'll start with the left foot coming forward this time. So inhale up onto the knees, arms lift. Exhale, fold, child's pose. Inhale, come through tabletop, open the heart, drop the belly. And exhale, tuck the toes, downward facing dog. Step the left foot in between the hands, inhale, open the heart. And exhale, step the right foot up to meet the left as you fold. Inhale, rise to stand, arms lift. And exhale, release the arms. Inhale, arms lift, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, fold over legs, Uttanasana. Take your left foot way back. Inhale here, open the heart. As you exhale, plant the palms and step right foot back, downward facing dog. Bring the knees onto the earth. Inhale, open the heart forward. And exhale, child's pose. As you inhale, come up onto the knees, arms lift high. And as you exhale, seat to feet. Beautiful. From here, we'll go ahead and come back into downward facing dog, please. Take just a few breaths into this downward facing dog. Pressing the earth away. And then from here, walk the feet up to the hands. And can keep feet about hip width distance. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen the spine, and exhale, fold down over legs. Now from here, go ahead and step the left foot way back and bring the left knee onto the earth. Go ahead and lift the torso, finding an Anjaneyasana, and have one of your blocks handy. Bring it down next to your right hip. So it'll be on your right hand side, just kind of on the earth here. So coming into our low lunge, Anjaneyasana, gently pull pubic bone up towards the navel, firming up the lower belly. Feel a sense of grounding and a sense of lift at the same time. Now from here, lower the right hand down next to the right hip. So maybe you have your block there. It's okay if the right hand just kind of hangs there, but if you've got your block, maybe you bring the hand onto the block. Inhale as you lengthen the spine towards the sky, and as you exhale, lean over towards the right side. You should feel a really long stretch all along the left side and all down the left hip flexor into the left quadricep. Inhale, come back up to center. And as you exhale, bring the left palm down onto the earth. And then inhale to open right arm up to the sky, coming into a twist towards the right leg. Really press the earth away with the left hand. Notice if you're collapsing into the left shoulder, allow that shoulder blade to glide down the back, the shoulder moving away from the ear. Now from here, you're going to take the right hand and reach it towards the back of your mat and maybe bring the left foot up to meet the right hand. Maybe they make contact, maybe they don't. If you have a strap or a towel handy, maybe you loop it around, use it like a little lasso. But I want you to focus more on the opening of the heart towards the right side. So more so than bringing the quad in, focus on finding that opening of the heart space, kind of over towards the right and up towards the sky. Take one more breath here. And if you have the foot, gently release it, bringing the right hand onto the earth, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step the left foot up to meet the right. As you inhale, lift halfway, lengthen crown of the head forward. As you exhale, fold. And then step the right foot way back. Right knee comes onto the earth. You can bring your block over onto the left-hand side and set yourself up for your Anjaneyasana here on this side. So lifting the torso, firming up the lower belly, lifting the arms, rooting down, and at the same time finding length. Feel free to breathe out through the mouth here in this practice. We're not trying to build much heat. Go ahead and bring the left hand down next to the left hip, maybe onto your block. Inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, lean towards the left side. Feel that nice big stretch all down the right side of the body. And then inhale, lift back up to center. As you exhale, right palm comes towards the earth. Inhale, open left arm up to the sky, twisting towards the left side. Again, press the earth away with the right hand. Find that spinning open of the chest towards the left leg. Maybe the gaze lifts up towards the left hand. If that feels okay on the neck, totally okay to keep a neutral neck if it doesn't feel good to lift the gaze. Go ahead and bring the left arm all the way to reach to the back of your mat. And then maybe the right foot lifts to meet the left hand. And then from here, really think about opening the chest, opening the heart space towards the left leg, and then also up towards the sky. If you have the right leg, go ahead and gently release it, bringing left hand onto the earth. Tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and step the right foot up to meet the left. As you inhale, lift halfway. And as you exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to stand, lift the arms. And exhale, release the arms by the sides of the body. We'll come into a dancer pose. So we'll begin with the right foot on the earth, left foot lifting. So you can bring the left arm out to the left, the palm turned up, sort of like you're waiting for someone to low five you. And then lift the left foot up towards the left glute. Yeah. From here, you'll take the left hand back, reaching for the inside of the left foot. So holding on to the inside of the left foot will create more of this opening in the shoulder as opposed to holding on to the outside of the foot. Now, when we hold the inside of the foot, it's a lot harder to keep the hips square, so just something to keep in mind as we come into this pose. The right arm can lift by the ear, or you can keep it at the hip, whatever feels okay. Gently begin to press the left foot into the hand. Feel for opening of the heart space forward and sort of up as well. Again, maybe bringing to mind someone who could use some love today, and imagine that love bursting forth from the heart center. And then gently release, lift the torso, lower the leg, release the foot to the earth. You can shake out the legs, and we'll come into the other side. So pouring all the way down into the left leg. Right hand comes out to the right, lifting the right foot up towards the right glute, and then reaching back for the inside of the right foot or the right ankle. Left arm can lift up by the ear. Maybe you keep it at the hip, whatever feels most comfortable for you. And begin to press the right foot into the right hand. Feel opening in the heart space. So keep a sense of lift here as opposed to kind of toppling forward. See if you can keep that sense of lift in the heart as the leg sort of presses into the arm. And there will be a little bit of a lean forward, but see if you can keep the awareness and finding a sense of lift. Take one more breath here. And gently lift the torso to center, lowering the right leg. And bringing right foot to the earth. Shake it out. All right, beautiful. From here, inhale to lift the arms up high. As you exhale, fold down over the legs. Inhale, lift halfway, lengthen spine. As you exhale, plant palms and step back into downward facing dog. From here, bring the knees onto the earth and then bring the entire torso onto the earth as well. So coming back onto the belly. We'll be coming into Shalabhasana locust pose. So the feet are going to come together to touch. Tops of the feet are on the earth for right now. Arms come beside the body, the palms turn down towards the earth. As you inhale, lift the feet above the earth and pull shoulder blades back towards each other so much that the heart lifts. Keep the gaze on the earth, just a few inches in front of your mat, so we're not kind of crunching at the neck here, trying to look up. Take one more breath here. And release. Stack one hand on top of the other and bring the forehead onto the hands. And then turn your toes to face out, your heels to face in. Coming into a crocodile pose. And then from here, go ahead and flip yourself onto your back. Coming to lie flat on your back, and go ahead and hug the knees in towards the chest. You can give them a loving squeeze here. Go ahead and take both knees and drop them over to the left-hand side. Right arm can go out to the right in a straight line or in a cactus, and the gaze can come over towards the right side as well, coming into a supine twist. Lift back up to center. Take both knees, drop them over to the right. The left arm goes out towards the left, and the gaze can come over towards the left side. And then lifting back up to center. Go ahead and come into a happy baby. Feet up towards the sky, taking hold of inside or outside edges of the feet, pulling them towards the earth. Maybe a gentle rock side to side. And if there are any other movements that your body is craving before you find some stillness in Shavasana, feel free to take whatever that is now. You can hit pause and then come back for Shavasana. So whatever that is, feel free to take that now. And then if you're ready for Shavasana, come on with me. Extend the legs long, feet about as wide as your mat. Arms by the sides of the body with the palms turned up towards the sky. Go ahead and take a big breath in, filling up the chest and the belly. Open the mouth and let it go. Allow your breath to be natural. Allow your body to be heavy, fully supported. And again, bringing a gentle awareness to the center of the heart. As you inhale, breathing in love. As you exhale, sending love out to someone who might need it. Breathe in love. And breathe out love. And go ahead and take a big breath in, filling up the heart and the belly. Open the mouth and let it go. Start to bring some gentle movement into fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. Extend the arms long overhead and take a nice long stretch. And then bring soles of your feet flat onto your mat and roll onto the side of your choice. And using the top hand to help press you up, make your way into a comfortable seat. Sitting up nice and tall, rooting down through your sitting bones, feeling the crown of the head reaching nice and tall. Bringing the palms to touch at heart center. Taking another big breath in. And a long breath out. Thank you so much for allowing me to lead you in this practice today. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me here on the mat for this chill, heart-opening practice. I will meet you right back here on the mat next time.